With a net worth of $53 million, one would think that Billie Eilish changes houses just as frequently as she changes her hair. However, it seems like this 20-year-old has learned the art of impulse control, as a real estate profile only has a meager 4 houses to cover in this vid. And by that, does she even own all of them? Guess you'll have to stay tuned to find out. All in all, Billie seems pretty unique in this sense when you compare her to others as young and rich as she is. Yup, we're referring to the contrast Kylie Jenner. Hi everyone, and welcome back to The Grand Luxury. In today's video, we will be taking a deep look at all the houses owned by Billie Eilish. We take a look at her fancy real estate portfolio. Before we go knocking on doors, please comment below if you've been to one of Billie Eilish's concerts. What did you think of it? We've just been and we're amazed at the show she put on. Go Billie! Anyway, let's start. Number 1. The Highland Park, Los Angeles property. Just like in one of Eilish's songs, we also want to know when she falls asleep, where does she go? We here don't really care for where she goes in her sleep, but more specifically, we want to know where she dwells. Interestingly, the answer isn't as impressive as you'd expect. Oscar and Grammy winner Billie Eilish has had quite a humble beginning, and she continues to stay close to her roots. She still lives with her parents in her 1,208-square-foot home in the Los Angeles Highland Park neighborhood. Her parents bought the house in 2001 for $240,000. It resembles a typical house structure founded in 1912, but is now valued at about $800,000. It is a modest single-family home with 2 bedrooms, a hall, a kitchen, and a bathroom. With only 2 bedrooms, one would expect that Billie's parents would make her share her room with her brother, but instead, her parents gave both of them a separate room, and they themselves slept on a couch in the living room. Not to worry though, we all know that with the amount of success that she's had, she's definitely managed to pay her parents back for this inconvenience. Talk about parents putting their children first though. Due to the artistic background of her parents, dad being a musician and mother being a voice actor, Eilish was raised with 3 pianos in the house. Imagine that. More pianos than adults in a house that already lacks much space. No wonder she became the pop sensation she is today. Her parents, who never failed to encourage and inspire, later gave Billie and her brother a guitar, a ukulele, and a variety of other musical instruments. Crazy how Billie and her brother Phineas both were able to make it big in the industry. Must be those musical genes. Their parents were also pretty hands-on as they homeschooled both Billie and her brother. Billie didn't mind not getting the classical high school experience, since it allowed her the time and the creative flexibility to perfect the craft that the entire world now admires. In fact, this house is where she and her brother first collaborated on music in their improvised home studio. We can say that this homeschool experience definitely wasn't a lost cause, and who knows, it might be exactly the thing your child needs to become the next millionaire. Looking back, it sometimes does seem to us as well that we've wasted so many years during school years 1 to 12 on learning things mostly irrelevant to our main careers. Seems like an outdated system, but hey, we digress. Wherever Billie goes, notoriety follows. This is why it is no wonder that her childhood home has received quite a lot of attention. Since people were interested in the house that raised 2 successful musicians, Billie herself gave James Corden a tour of her little yet encouraging dwelling during a carpool karaoke segment on The Late Late Show with James Corden. Most important of these areas was the temporary studio located in her brother's old room. Painted white and lilac, it contained a single bed with multicolored cushions and a piano adjacent to a red desk chair. This all goes to show that when you have the talent, you don't need all the fancy jazz to make it big. You need a vision, a dream, and a lot of hard work and determination to get you there. Her debut album's track list is also displayed on one of the room's walls. While the singer did not disclose her bedroom, she did confess that it was red and that her pet tarantula lived there, because of course owning a cat or a dog would make her just like the other basic girls, and she can't have any of that. The pet tarantula also explains her strange obsession with hairy spiders, especially considering one of them crawled out of her mouth in the music video "You Should See Me in a Crown." It is safe to say she's pretty fond of them. Time is just flying by in this video today, isn't it? We're about halfway, guys, so if you're still here, it seems like you're enjoying it. Why not quickly hit that subscribe icon so you can continue to get your tri-weekly dose of everything luxury. We'll even spruce up the deal by showing you a funny picture of a chipmunk. Now, do we have your subscription? Anyway, let's get on with it. Number 2. The Glendale property, Los Angeles. This property can also be dubbed the hush-hush purchase, as a lot of secrecy came with its ownership. In 2019, Leona Lewis, an X Factor winner and performer, appeared to have sold the magnificent Glendale Horse Ranch to Billie, in secret, for a whopping $2.3 million. Initially, back in 2019, news reports confirmed the sale of Leona Lewis's paradisiacal equestrian home. However, the purchaser was not disclosed. However, secrets always come out, and this one was caught by the media instantly. I mean, it's not every day that a teenage pop sensation buys an entire house. Did you honestly think the paparazzi wouldn't notice? When further investigated, it was discovered that Phineas Eilish, Billie's brother, had previously worked with the agent who had secured the particular buyer. In addition, the Glendale Horse Ranch is only 10 minutes from Highland Park, where Billie resides with her parents. However, the house wasn't disclosed to the public until 2021, when Billie released her second album, Happier Than Ever. Of course, she had to flex her achievement in the song NDA Purchased a Secret House When I Was 17, and then she went on to sing about her dating problem and, of course, the non-disclosure agreements, alluding to the secrecy of it all. Well, we can definitely relate, mainly with the dating part. Just when you might have thought that Billie couldn't get more eccentric than this, she surprises once again. We all know how crazy Billie is about horses and horse riding, so it's no surprise that the property is a horse-friendly estate. It is an extremely private property with two 10-foot gates, considerably taller hedges, and high-tech security cameras. In addition to the 2,100 square foot single-story ranch house, there is also a separate guest house, a room designated for horse keepers, goat pens, and numerous horse paddocks. Seems like these horses are living a more luxurious life than most people. The main residence is no less, with 3 bedrooms and 3 baths on a single story. It boasts hardwood flooring, fold-away glass doors, and an indoor-outdoor lifestyle arrangement similar to many modern Californian homes. The huge pool in the backyard has also undergone renovations and has a stylized, sunken conversation pit, so Eilish can soak her feet with her friends and have that refreshing cocktail afterwards. We mean non-alcoholic bevy of sorts, of course. Number 3. The Spanish Colonial Mansion, Los Angeles. Being only a short 25-minute drive away from Highland Park, Billie was set to move in with her brother and his fiancée Lucy, who also happened to be Billie's best friend. Although Billie doesn't own this place, because the sibling duo spent so much time together growing up, we thought we'd add it here for fun. Phineas spent $2.7 million on this 5-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom property that covers a comfortable 2,800 square feet of space. You'll get some history with this 95-year-old estate, given the beautiful arched doorways, oak wood floorings, Saltillo tiles, and gorgeous 2-story sweeping staircase. Man, do these older buildings have character. Just look at this place from the outside. Inviting, huh? The ground floor contains your typical living room with wood beam ceilings, dining area, and lavish fireplace to cuddle your favorite pet when it gets cold outside. Also on the first floor of this ancient house is a master suite containing a huge closet and attached bathroom. When we step foot into the backyard, we see an inviting pool, spa, and dining plus pergola patios. Nothing beats this outdoor space for that great Cali weather. Number 4, that Malibu cottage. So what about this last item on our list? Briefly, it's similar to the Spanish mansion in terms of it being owned by her brother, Phineas. Given that they are such close siblings, we'll include it on the list because this place is also pretty impressive. Want those beach vibes? This is the palace for you. This 1,250 square foot house has all the beachfront luxury property feels that one could hope for, and rightfully so for that whopping $5.2 million that it cost. This fun-in-the-sun property was built in 2005 and contains 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, enough for a weekend sort of getaway. With its impressive open floor plan, inviting hardwood floors, 2 huge oceanfront decks offering panoramic views, and massive amounts of windows to bring in the warm ocean breeze, it's easy to let go of all the stress in the world at this cozy crib. Need more? Well, of course there would be a jacuzzi and fireplace, swinging chair, and views to die for that come standard. We need this place. While we're out of time for today, we'll leave you with some spectacular photos of this place so you can dwell on what your next beach house property should look like. Perfection. And that concludes our virtual tour of the properties owned by pop star Billie Eilish. So which house do you prefer? The cozy Highland Park house or the bougie Glendale property? Please let us know in the comments below. Before you leave, please make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe icon, and turn on the notification bell to all so you never miss an upload from us. We aim to bring you 3 great videos every single week, so stay tuned for the next one, guys. Until then, make sure to browse our other great content, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.